Hello you, welcome back. I stayed in here last night, Castle View House, because you indeed have a view of Carrigafoyle Castle over there. And this morning, as you can see, absolutely beautiful sunrise. Alright, we're just coming up to a small town called Ballylongford in North Kerry, and although what you see today is an 18th century town, it was settled a long time before that, around the time of the O'Connor clan who built the castle we walked past this morning. Lieutenant Eddie Carmody, Ballylongford, murdered by British Crown forces, November 22, 1920. And this cross here was erected by his comrades in arms. If you were born in the 90s, or maybe a bit later, if you're born in the last 20 years, you might not even know what this is. Oh, someone actually lives in here. That must be his house. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Behold the Lamb of God, behold him takes for the sins of the world. Blessed are those born to supper of the Lamb. Lord, I am according unto my roof, and set apart from my soul shall be.
Bridge Street. Near where you stand is the Catholic Church of St. Michael. The church contains a number of stained glass windows. One was donated by the O'Rahilly family, important local merchants in the village. Michael O'Rahilly, known as the O'Rahilly, was born over Finucane's pub on the 26th of April 1875. It was my birthday. He was a founder of the Irish Volunteers in 1914, very important in the Gaelic League, and he died leading the retreat from the GPO in the 1916 Easter Rising. You can see here they're unloading the boat for O'Sullivan's mill. There was a grain mill here in Ballylongford at one time, and there's a pier just outside town, a couple of kilometres outside town, where they would have shipped the train and the grain and traded between, like say, Clare and Limerick. And also there was a creamery here, so all the farmers brought their milk to the creamery, and this is a picture of them bringing the milk to the creamery in 1939. This is Bridge Street in Ballylongford, presumably named after the bridge I'm standing on right now. And this is probably where the photograph on the notice board was taken, back there. It must have been a pub at one stage just here, but now it's just a house with a Guinness sign on top of it. That's what all pubs are, public houses. Somebody's house with drinks. And just here you have Finucane's bar, the O'Rahilly. So the room up above there is where Mr. O'Rahilly, D. O'Rahilly, would have lived. This was built in the 1800s by Bannatyne grain merchants, and it was then during the famine between 1845 and 1850 it was used as a soup kitchen to feed people who were starving. That was Ballylongford in North Kerry. John O'Shea, who I met this morning on his bicycle, said that I have to come back here and go for a pint with him in Fuken's Bar sometime. I would definitely take him up on that offer and definitely recommend a visit to this town. I think you'll agree, for a town so small there is a huge amount of history, and clearly the people here take such pride in their place where they live. You can see that in the way that everything's kept. It's tidy, there's plaques and memorials everywhere you look, and the people like John this morning are talking about their history, keeping it alive. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. I just met a nice fella there. His name is Sean. He's out for a run and he recognised me from the videos. So we stopped and had a chat, and he was terrible nice. But just before that I was also in Tarbert, in the old courthouse and jail, in the cafe. A couple of the staff, well, one of the ladies there recognised me and they were terrible nice. Then I had a long conversation with a girl named Agnes who saw my videos for the first time last night, and she really connected with some of the things I had to say. And long story short, it's left me just asking myself, what the hell is going on? It's well, as I say, it's not a coincidence. Just a baby. It's gonna rain, I know it. I wonder how many times will I use this expression. Now is the time to be slow, to lie low to the wall and let the bitter weather pass. I'm standing here, I just saw this dry patch in the road and I figured the trees must be some sort of shelter just here. So that's what we shall do, lie low to the tree and let the bitter weather pass.